Well, it's definitely humbling, especially I was just more excited that we got the win, more importantly, but just getting the record, it's very humbling, especially Tyler Eckenrode, who previously had that. I got to play with him and was able to, be on the same team as him for 1 year. So he was a great quarterback and, arguably the greatest quarterback to go through Emporia State. So it's just truly humbling. Yeah, definitely. That's, as a quarterback, you always want to just be a great leader and most importantly, just be a football player who helps your team gets wins. So um, if that's the one thing I do is have this team continue to win and be successful. That's the most important thing for me. Yeah, Pittsburg State. They're physical, they're athletic, so we definitely have to go out there and execute our coach's game plan and what they have led up to this point. So we're excited for a great secondary. They got some great guys, great physical guys up front. So they'll definitely give us some trouble, but we're looking to just execute our game plan. Yeah, definitely. Pitt State, one of the top teams in the conference every year and the country. So we're just excited. I'm excited for another opportunity to play the game I love. So we're not doing anything special or anything like that. So we just got to treat it as a typical game and take care of business. Yeah, that's impressive. That says a lot about Pittsburg State and their tradition as a football program. They're well coached. They play hard. They play physical. So we'll just have to come out and earn everything we have the opportunity to get. So we're excited for a great team.
Every game's a big game. Every game's going to be a challenge because it's the next game. Everybody in this league is pretty good. So no matter who you playing, you're going to win or you're going to lose. No matter what, everybody's good. So we all got to come up, step up to the plate, and just play hard and play with effort and prepare right. And we're going to come out with a victory. I mean, yeah, everybody we only played 5 games, so everybody coming up is going to get better as the season goes on. But as of right now, we just see them as they're in the way of us trying to make us successful. So yeah, each week is going to be tough, no matter what. It's going to get harder and harder as we keep going up that ladder. So we got to just keep playing hard and keep trying to win. Just effort, just outplay them. Play to the whistle, play through the whistle. Just play hard every play. Oh yes, we're trying to get everybody to come out to support us because we're having a great run right now. We're trying to keep that up.
Well, I know anytime you break a record as a college football player, it's going to make you feel good as an individual, and I'm sure it made Brent feel good. But at the same time, I know Brent. He's a very humble person, and he understands that he couldn't have broke that record if he wouldn't have had 10 other guys helping him. And then I know another part about Brent is he's worried about the wins, But it's a tribute to his hard work and kind of how he goes about preparing each and every week. That's right. And to look back on his career definitely is not over yet. But he's had some injuries and so forth, and for him to break a record and actually not play in as many games as a 3-year starter would is pretty impressive. You know what? I tell you what, it's a big game for us, definitely, because it's our next game, and that's kind of been our mantra all year long. And we understand that we had to beat those teams before to get to this point. We're at a point where we want to be at. It's a top 20 matchup, which is good for the MIAA. It's good for our community and our football program and university in general. And it just brings excitement, and we're looking forward to the challenge because Pitt State is not only a great football team, they're a great football program that's got a lot of tradition. They got a lot of stability. I mean, they've won I don't know how many national titles. So, but at the end of the day, we just got to prepare, and we've had a really good week of practice in our preparation of things that we've done, and we haven't changed the way that we do things. And we just need to go out and play with our type of edge that we have, and we're looking forward to a good game in a packed house. Well, that's impressive. To be quite honest with you, when I first heard it, it made me take a step back because thinking about that doesn't seem like a long time ago, but it was, and that tells you about when I talk about their culture and their tradition and how they've have stability there. It's impressive. That's a proof right there. I do. It's we blocked the field goal. I remember it was very close at halftime, and we made a few adjustments, and they ended up working out for us, and we had to block a field goal there at the end of the game to seal the win, and I do remember it because it was a great win for us, and it felt good because beating Pitt State, and then that was the first time me being the head coach here had an opportunity to beat them. Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've seen really anything different. They just compete very hard, and they play hard. They very resilient, very tough-minded because their backs the last 2 weeks have been against the wall, and they've responded in a positive manner. So that's what's impressive to me. There's really not much of anything that changes. It's just that they're making plays and they're continuing to play hard, and I think some of those big lead, like I think some of those teams that got up on them too. You want to do what you do. You don't want to change just because you're up on them, okay? Because you want to secure the victory. So you got to just keep playing. He's a very good football player. What's scary about him is he's gotten better each and every week. I think he feels a lot more comfortable now because he knows he's the starting quarterback. To where the first game of the year they played 3 quarterbacks in the first game. That's pretty tough. Now he knows that he's the guy, which I know gives him confidence, and he's getting better each and every week. He can hurt you throwing the football. He can hurt you run the football because he's very athletic, and he's also very big. So we got to be very physical when we go to tackling. Yeah, they play very aggressively on defense, and they do a lot of things defensively too, as far as like their blitz package. They'll mix up their front. They'll mix up their blitzes. Like I said, they do a lot of different things, so we definitely got to be on our toes as far as, being able to, pick the blitz up when they blitz and just being able to be able to handle all their different type of looks.